Anyway, good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Ben Herrera Show. Where's my face? We're sorry having trouble with the video. Playing the video. Well, you know what? You better play this video or I'm going to punch you.
Yeah, that'll work. Still be ugly anyway.
Hold on. Is this even live? I got to check.
Mine's live.
Because it's not showing up there, so I just got to make sure.
Sorry, we're having trouble playing the video. Learn more. Push here. I'm live, so I don't know what you're doing. We're live.
I know.
We're like
High lives.
high lives.
High lives.
High lives.
Yeah.
We lives. Got 9 lives.
Nine lives. Okay.
Ben has to play with his gadgets. You know, Ben.
Hi, everybody. How you doing tonight? Thank you. What up, Gemini DeBoer? What's going on?
Gemini.
That's a cool name, actually.
I like that. It's actually pretty nice, ain't
It's
it?
a nice name.
Sounds good with me. No, I'm just playing.
Let us know if you can't see. If you can't, well, we can see.
I can see. I mean, why can't they? You can't see in there.
That's weird.
Oh, I just hit the mic.
Oh, Lisa DeBoer. Yeah. Okay, I know you.
Lisa DeBoer.
So tonight is the paranormal night, as always on Thursday morning.
Meow. Meow. Meow, meow.
She remembers.
Meow, meow. Meow.
I forgot about that.
Meow, meow.
So tonight is. Yep. Tonight is paranormal night. Gisla's watching. Hello, Gisla.
What's up,
Thanks
Prima?
for tuning in.
I hope your birthday was excellent. Hope you celebrated very well. I know. I know you.
We got.
Family is. You know, they were wishing you a happy birthday yesterday. Mm-hmm. Even this morning, I woke up to happy birthday and like, dang, you're still celebrating.
But yeah, definitely hope you had a good birthday. So that was cool. I can see you. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So then I guess it's just my screen. But anyway.
I told you it was just your screen.
So it is paranormal night. So as always, on paranormal night, we sit here and share stories, find scary things. So I work with a guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was talking to him about paranormal stuff, and you know, he said he used to watch it, but then. Hold on, this is too loud for me, so I'm kind of hearing myself twice. Oh,
now they work?
I guess.
Jeez.
But, yeah, these hearing aids need to be changed. Anyway. Oh, my screen messed up. Hold on, I gotta
Screw your screen.
No, because that thing's on that screen.
Doesn't like the way Ben gets upset. No, because my other screen is on my screen.
Yeah. Maybe your screen is possessed not to be on.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie.
Did you see that?
I'm not even gonna lie. Because it was just on there. There it is, right there.
There it is. Okay, now we're on. Now we're back in business.
It was just up there. I wouldn't be surprised.
That I didn't even. Oh, wait a minute. Why is that still doing up? Oh, there it is. Okay. Actually, hold on, because I got... What do I got?
You know, commercials nowadays are pretty cool. I did commercials today.
Oh, okay, there we go.
No,
okay.
That's not me. I am Starlito. Marcos is dead in the other office.
Yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, of course.
Of course, Prima. Of course.
Always. So... Exactly, Starlito. So tonight, again, like we said, is paranormal night. So if you have a story, anything that you want to share, go ahead and post it. We will talk about whatever it is, paranormal.
I want to talk about my damn room.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with this.
Okay. Hold on, let me go back to that.
Okay. So no more requesting the 28th of June. We are solid.
We're booked on
We're solid booked from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, we just made another contract for 1 hour. That's a quick $200 from 3 to 4.
Oh, yeah.
So right after we get done with the church, we got to shoot over to this graduation, do an hour, shoot over to Fenville, shoot in 2 hours, shoot over to another part of Fenville, and then do from 7 to. Woo!
That's going to be a long day.
Oh, and don't forget, you guys are over in Port Sheldon.
Port Sheldon at a wedding.
So we're like. Dude, we're quadruple booked, and we're trying to find ways to ease our DJing, because I'm DJing, T's DJing, Tito's DJing, and we have Mark Buck DJing, So that's all of us DJing, but then we have one more gig that I think me and Tito are going to hit that graduation together.
Cool.
So we can hurry up, unload, set up, play, get done for an hour, unload, you know what I mean? Load back up, head over to, I think, to you guys. I believe it was. Because Mark Buck can handle his own. But.
Yeah, he can finish his up. What up, Mike and Celica? Noise. Exactly, noise. She says that's not a ghost in your room. What do you think it is then?
It's an
paranormal activity.
It's an entity. Okay, let me explain this. So even this morning, I was watching Friends at 10 o'clock this morning.
Who isn't watching Friends?
So tell me why. So I'm making this playlist, right? And I'm doing Tejano music. My volume goes from 3 all the way to 20. Mm-hmm. And it was certain the Garcia brothers. I was playing the Garcia brothers. It's this little mix that they were doing, cumbia mix. Yeah. So all of a sudden it just jumped up, and as soon as it was done, the volume dropped back down. Mm. So I sat there. Oh, you're back. You're picky as fuck. You are picky. Like first it was Madonna, and then it was Extreme, and then it was the Garcia brothers. So I said, you know what? Since you want to be picky, how about I play this song? And I played Pantera. Tell me why the song didn't want to play.
Yeah, that is weird.
And then this morning, I'm watching Friends, and just for no reason, the volume kicks all the way up. And then it decides, and then you see the little arrow doing this. It's just moving. It's moving on the TV because it had the mouse.
Oh, yeah.
So you see this, and it goes down. My screen moves up, and it goes down, and it's like All in the Family. Click. Who's clicking?
Right.
Like my mouse is on the desk. I'm on the couch. I'm watching TV. I'm chilling. I'm getting prepared for the day because I had to be out here because T had a couple sessions, so I had to be prepared for the day.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, you see my mouse move, and I'm just like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Weird.
And so it clicked on All in the Family. And I'm going, "Who the hell watches All in the Family anymore?"
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Especially especially like the mouse thing, because we could see the mouse. When you're using your mouse.
If you do it now, you can probably see the mouse.
I mean, yeah,
just right there, yeah.
So
that's what it was doing, but it was like moving my damn channels.
Oh yeah.
It moved my channels and it clicked on All in the Family. My click is so I'm right here. My desk is over there.
Yeah.
Who's clicking?
Right.
I have nothing with me. I'm like.
She says, try a different TV or sound system to see if it's really a ghost or whatever paranormal.
See, that's the thing is it's a computer, and it was updated. I have a sound system that is only 6 months old, and everything gets rebooted every day. So,
see, and that's the thing
it doesn't matter what I do because I can tell it what to do, and it will do it. Like, since you're going to be here, shut my door. My door will go and shut.
Oh, I've seen things here before.
I'm not afraid of it. Yeah. I could care less. They know I don't care. But if I tell it what to do, it will do it. And that's the crazy part. Now,
Thanks,
the other day...
Tracy's watching.
Hi, Tracy. Your husband's being a good boy today. He's not. He's been picking his butt. Anyway.
I did yesterday. No, I'm just kidding.
So, just like the other day when I was talking to you and Tito... this thing was trying to get my attention. I didn't get attention. All of a sudden, I had scratches, and you've seen the scratches.
Yeah,
3 little tiny scratches that were not. My fingers are big, but these are tiny little scratches. And it happened as I was talking to Ben.
She said, try cleaning your caches on everything too. But that's the thing is that really doesn't have anything to do with the radio part.
Yeah,
the radio's not even connected.
The radio's not even connected.
It's a regular
radio station.
Yeah.
104.5.
92.7.
92.7.
What up, Matthew Bledsoe?
103.3.
Matt Bledsoe, you have a ghost in your house because you've told me this story before.
Well, yeah, he wanted to come on the podcast.
Yeah, you were supposed to come on here before, but, so let us know if you're still interested.
Buddy?
Because I know you got a good story to tell on that one.
So, yeah, it's been really crazy. But it doesn't ever. It's only in my room. That's the funny part.
I've seen things, and that's the thing too. Is
so by my room you see shadows.
I was going to turn the camera on over there, but they're sitting out there. But
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But what I was going to show was, okay, anybody that's been in the studio knows what I'm talking about. There's at the end of the hallway is the bathroom, a little sink, and another door. Now, I was standing at the counter that's out here, and I saw something walk from his room towards the bathroom. And we've had other people say that they've seen that before, too. And to me, it's just like trying to see who's out here.
His ghost and I have stories. It's me, Lisa DeBoer. If that changes anything. Remind me.
Yeah. So...
Oh,
Matt,
Lisa! Damn it! I just remember. Okay.
Lisa it was?
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
Oh, I know. I just didn't
I
know.
went through like a list of like, wait a minute. Oh, yep, that's the one.
But
well, since you're driving, just drive your ass over here.
Yeah, come over and visit us. Don't be shy. But
Get a little closer.
So definitely,
I want you to get closer.
No, I don't. But it's all good. So I remember a couple times, like literally, like right up outside this door.
Outside the door.
Because he, like we said before, he put a camera, his phone actually. You just had a light bulb.
Well, you really. There's been a lot that's happened to myself in life that
right.
My memory has not have been. There's a lot of things that has happened.
Oh,
so a lot of things got erased. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. So definitely. So what I was saying was, we had his phone, and then we ended up going somewhere.
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, we had it at the
I put my phone on the tripod
against the door. Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
It was on the tripod. We had left the door open because we've been when we first got in here, we were seeing a couple shadows and a couple things. So we're like, well, we're gonna go out to eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
we're gonna go out to eat, and then I said, well, I'm gonna put my phone right there on the floor. I'm gonna face it towards the hallway, right where the exit sign is, and sure enough.
Yep.
Sure enough.
I wish we had that footage, but
I'm pretty sure if I actually looked at it,
we would have to look for it, but we could show it on the next one. But yeah, there was orbs. There was like this, like it started at the end of the hallway and came towards the hallway.
I haven't danced in years, man.
I can dance.
I haven't danced in years. I lost the thrill and the heart to dance anymore.
But it was weird. It was just a bunch of orbs. I think there was a couple of different colored ones.
Oh, yes.
And there was
one that went to the camera, dude. That one that just came right through the camera.
Right towards it. Like straight onto the camera. That was a weird one too, but yeah, it was a kind of a creepy video.
It's been it's been quite the journey here. With Black River Studios, we didn't know what we were going to come into or get into when we got this place. From what was here before. From what was here prior to us, took me 14 and a half hours to wipe and clean every damn wall in here, and all the dead babies on the carpet I'm not touching. So,
not literal dead babies.
Not literally.
You know what we mean.
You know what we mean. Anyway, it took a lot of hours to wipe these walls down. The paint that was on the walls and. The stains that were on the walls.
Just thinking about all these ghost babies that are.
Oh God! And then anyway, I think it was our first week. Nobody used that back room. The shower is.
No.
Nobody used it, but there was always something happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do feel chills at times, and it all depends on. What we talk about or what we actually focus on. We get chills, and it's just all certain. And it could be hot as hell in here, and we'll talk about something. All of a sudden, it'd be like a little breeze, and all of a sudden we get chills. But yes,
the thing that
what happened? How come you're not here?
Yeah. Oh, she said she was running late, so she couldn't make it.
You're running late to come here?
Right. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
You know what? That's true. You know what?
I will stay open here.
We'll let you slide on that one, but you need to be here.
We have a session at a little after 10, so I will stay on until 10 o'clock if you can make it here and tell us your story.
Sure, we can do a 2-hour session.
We'll do a 2-hour session. If you can make it here. My eyes are just
Wait, how far? Oh, she doesn't Saginaw. I mean, Fayetteville. Or, I don't remember. Anyway, somewhere around there. Starlito, do you remember Rose and My Light? Rose and My Light. What up, John Ortiz?
What's up, John? I know you're gonna have to
Refresh his memory.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. The thing that creeped me out the most of what happened here was, we were in here doing a show, and it was a paranormal night, and it was when the table was coming this way. And remember when we heard that lady's voice saying she didn't want to be recorded?
I don't want to be recorded.
Yeah,
And that came from the headphones.
yeah, and nobody
Was on the computer, and it was just we were
because
talking.
it was glitching and messing up.
Well,
It did mess up.
It did mess up because it started messing up, and then we
almost
started messing with the cameras, and then all of a sudden through the headphones, and you hear it distinctively. You heard it distinctly as a girl voice.
I don't want to be recorded.
Yeah, and we were like, we didn't even have a girl in here, so it was like, where did that voice come from? We don't know. To this day we were trying to figure it out, and it was because it kicked us off. The show got kicked off.
Come over, Matt.
something.
Dang, we already told you.
Yeah, get over here. We're gonna be here for a while.
Rose would flash my light when. Oh
A flashlight?
no! So she would be in her. Okay, okay. That's coming to me. She used to be in her room, and every time she was, she would just chill and play music, right? But when the entity wanted attention, the lights would flicker. I think that's what it was.
Yes, Matt. Get your butt over here. That's where we're trying to get him to come over here so he can be on the show. He was supposed to be on here a couple times, but
So yes, I believe that's what. Dang, that was a long time ago.
yeah. But I think
A lot has happened. Again, a lot has happened. So it just I have to actually hear a story.
all right, Matt. Matt will be on his way soon, so just let us know
Alrighty.
when you're here, and we'll let you in. Front door's locked at all times. One thing. Okay, so I was talking to this guy at work about what is that called? Sleep paralysis, and he said he has had one.
Sorry, I'm not interrupting. So we already exclaimed to everybody here, whoever watches,
Yeah.
if you have a story, you want to come on the show and tell your story. If you want to do whatever, you're more than welcome to come and tell your story. We are not.
Actually,
We do
before
not
we
discriminate.
continue,
Let's go.
we have a disclaimer. I had to show that real quick.
Okay.
So everything that we say here is our own opinions. So it's okay. I have trauma and
Oh, yeah.
memory loss. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, it's okay.
Too much head banging on that headboard, huh? I'm playing. Shut up, Marcos. That came out. I told you I did that yesterday.
I keep forgetting.
Meow. Meow.
Sorry, that came out. That just it. See, I have this thing called I'm Mexican. So if you say something and something just pops out, it's not because I didn't even think about it. It just pops out.
What up, Brandy? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Iris, what's up,
What
baby
up,
girl?
Iris? Wait, is she on? I
Yeah,
don't
she's
see
on.
her name. Oh, there she is. What up? What up? Sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis. Okay, so
Oh yeah, we're
let me
supposed to talk
explain
about that.
that. So we were talking about sleep paralysis, and he told me that he had it one time, and he said, he goes, it was just a normal night. I got up and went to go get a drink of water. He goes, I went and sat down on my bed, and all of a sudden it just hit. And he goes, and all of a sudden I was looking out the window, and he goes, I literally felt like I was watching, what is that called? Basically demons fighting,
Mhm.
or what is it called? Damn, I can't think of the word. Anyway, so basically that's what he was seeing, and I told him, I was like, well, I had it where I was laying down, and I remember falling asleep, but then I remember waking up and looking at the end of my bed, and there was a white lady like standing like this, black hair, she had black eyes, and it was just creepy. Like she was just staring at me, and I couldn't move, and it was just so creepy. And I tried to get up, but I couldn't move. And so finally I was able to release, and then she just like just went away.
Well, that just goes with my devil story, where Satan actually showed himself. Satan showed himself very well, and I still have marks on my ankles where he grabbed my ankles. which is really crazy. But, you know,
What up, Cynthia?
what's up, Cynthia? So when the devil grabbed my ankles and was trying to actually kill me, you know, when you speak the name of God and Jesus and everything else, and devil just disappeared, and I ended up dropping on the bed and breaking the bed because I couldn't move. I couldn't move for nothing. I was froze, like couldn't do nothing with it.
She said I was sleeping and it sounded like my uncle standing above me saying my name repeatedly and loudly, and I couldn't move, and it freaked out. Yeah, that's exactly
What happened.
exactly what it is. Because I remember
this one time I called the Baleta man. He didn't answer me either.
I
I
know.
was like, Baleta man, I was on my screen, fucker. And he wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah, what year was that? 1999. Yeah, and all I could hear was the bell. Just kidding. Yeah, there. But then I was telling him, I was like, look, I like paranormal stuff, and it's just fascinating.
It's crazy. I mean, you gotta.
It's real. But let me ask you this question real quick.
No. Oh, go ahead.
Actually, well, not really a question.
No.
Not really a question. More of a. Think of this.
No.
So a lot of people, they say, paranormal stuff is, just like devil stuff and demons.
Not really.
But then I made me think like, but God created everything. So wouldn't he have created something like that?
No. Well,
Kinda?
that's hard.
In a way.
Because God is spirit, or Jesus, God is spirit. Okay? He's a spirit. He's an entity.
Yeah.
Okay? So anything that is created it is by God. But when it comes to like demonized and all that other stuff, it's because you got to remember the devil was once an angel as well.
Right.
Angel meaning entity, spirit.
Right.
Meaning
Exactly.
came here, does the same thing, but these entities are evil, they're mean, they're ferocious. Okay? So they're meant to do
That makes
harm.
sense.
And they can possess people. Just as much as the Holy Spirit is in our hearts or whatever, the demonized spirits can be in our hearts as well, which is cause evil, anger, murder, rape, all this other stuff.
Right.
So there's where people get confused, and when things happen, right away they want to blame God. Right away they want the devil never gets blamed for nothing, just always God.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate it. Yeah, I've been talking about podcasts for a while, so.
We think it was me and you, Lisa, that were supposed to start a podcast, weren't we? If I remember correctly,
I mean,
a music podcast.
There you go. But so another thing was, do you believe things could be possessed, like
Like the
like
Annabelle
dolls and shit?
Annabelle?
Yeah.
The Annabelle doll, yes.
Because that was the one thing that I was telling this guy.
Actually, they can't find the Annabelle doll.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like it's
I'm
missing.
trying to go, wait a minute. If
Somebody
they can't
took-
find it,
somebody
somebody
took
took it, or somebody's trying to play a game and try to get some hype about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I read. That the Annabelle doll's missing. So either she possessed somebody and no, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Actually, I got a picture of you and I. I think it was the last time you were at my house, my apartment.
But yeah, I read about that too. That the Annabelle doll was missing.
Been a while.
But I thought because I know at one point the Annabelle doll was in Las Vegas at
Yes.
I can't think of his name. The Ghost Avengers lead guy, Zach Baggins. It was at his haunted house thing.
Mm-hmm.
What did she say?
She scrolled out of the program. Should have scrolled back in.
No, I'm talking about Esther. I was set a real date. I worked late and I had to pick up my daughter from work and then go home. If I leave my house now, it's a 40-minute drive. I will schedule a day. Well, you better get over here.
Okay, wait. I don't even want to hear I promise, because then she promised the last time we were in our other studio
Yeah, and she never
that she
came.
promised, and she never showed
Never
up.
showed up.
And then she was supposed to bring gelato with
Yeah,
that.
you're supposed to show up.
And then bring gelato, and you didn't do that. The coffee
Oh,
gelato
yeah.
didn't do that.
Oh, that I don't care about.
I don't
You
care
can
what
have
you
that.
care about.
You can have that.
I want my coffee gelato, fucker. That shit was good.
What up, JR?
I think everybody in the studio, when we had everybody in our studio, when everybody was creating music, and we had all that gelato in our freezer, everybody was eating that. Everybody put their names on what they wanted.
But yeah, well, once Matt gets here, he can tell his story.
Well, I will. I'll let Matt come in inside for me. Give me some of those raisins, man.
Oh, yeah. So, again, if you have a story, something that you want to share, go ahead and let us know so we can talk about it on the show. What did you say? Think of all the evil people that die. When they die, we all say they're more like ghosts. Well,
In technical
Possibly.
terms, yes, because
they're spirits.
they're spirits. But also in the Bible it says God will call the calling as we all die. We are to lay to rest. Nobody said that we go automatically to heaven or automatically to hell. We stay until we are called.
But here's the thing: I did read though that somebody did find in the Bible, and I found it on YouTube, and I wish I could remember where I found it. It did say that we do go straight to heaven for 45 minutes in heaven time.
Oh,
then
no,
we're
it
sent
says
back
that
or
there will be
something.
silence. That's why men are
Yeah,
glorified.
that's where that joke came from.
Men will be glorified to be in heaven for the first 30 minutes because there will be a silence.
That's where
Silence
that
for
joke.
30 minutes. So thank God for that 30 minutes.
Right, so then we actually get to say something. Just kidding. We actually get to finish our sentences.
Well, yeah, they follow you. Because you said, I can't wait. Mask Ghost appears. Look, I'm doing what you're doing. Sorry. Yeah, see, I can't wait. Matt's Ghost appeared to me, and I have connections from my house. Well, ghosts are connected to you. Once they're connected to you, they're connected to you.
And they're connected.
It's AT&T. Never lose connection.
Remember, I was going to eat that like how Joey did when he was trying to have that pizza that he took from the house. Oh my God, that was funny. Anyway,
Oh, to answer the question, Starlito came because when I moved back from Oklahoma, I wore chains, glasses. I mean, I was a different person, total different person.
is this why death men are so happy?
Yes, because
Pretty
they
much.
can't hear nothing. I mean, when Ben doesn't want to hear his wife, he just turns off his hearing aids.
Exactly.
He's happy because he can mimic anything from Friends. He's watched every episode so many times he can mimic it.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I moved back from Oklahoma, I was a different person. I was so much stuff has happened in my journey. To where when I actually did Ben's podcast for the second time, January 5th is where I gave my name Starlito, because that was Malik's name for me because I looked like a star. I had jewelry, I had my sunglasses, I had my bandanas. I mean, I was just bling blinging.
Yeah.
I was like a star on the show, so there's where Starlito came.
I wanna-
All my babies watching. What's up, Dominique?
What up, Dominique?
I miss you, mija.
Before we continue, let's go ahead and show a video real quick. Everybody go ahead and pay attention to this video because it's actually pretty cool. Here, let me rewind it.
Yes. See, the commercials nowadays are just awesome
So let's go
because
ahead
it's like they actually use this in an actual commercial.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. Everybody turn your volumes up and listen to how funny this is. Damn it.
That's a hell of a coffee commercial.
Hello. Oh, wait. Did I even switch the camera?
Yes, it's look at.
Oh, mine frozen.
Estrella Marco, and that's, you got to put an S under, after Marco.
Estrellas. Estrellas de oro.
Estrella
Dos
Marco.
estrellas de oro. Well, that's good enough. Wait, I'm not even on camera.
So yeah,
Jeez.
I mean, if you go back to our shows,
This thing is messed up.
you'll see jewelry. I mean, right now I don't have nothing. I've been busy all day and didn't even have time to even get ready for the show. So I just screw it. I'm going to show up on the show. But usually I have sunglasses, a bandana. Sometimes, all my jewelry, rings, just everything. So,
Anyways,
complaining about to break his phone because he can't get it to work right.
no, it's
You know what?
You should see him really get pissed
that's
off.
good story. What do you call it?
So,
Anyway,
yeah, so,
maybe it's the ghost.
maybe.
You're not right.
We never are. This is why we do the show.
Yeah, that's true. But
You should watch the rest of our shows.
right, yeah, because
But yeah, there's where Starlito came from. It's just Malik named me because I look like a star on the show. All geeked, all blinged out and everything else.
yeah, I remember that. There was a time where we were like, well, because usually you would either have a bandana on, or you would have. Did you ever wear a hat with those? Can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, it was. It's been fun. It's been a long freaking journey. So, from
Hey,
2018
but we made it this far and we're booked like a mo. Boy, we are booked for the rest of the year.
because I started the podcast in 2018. It was actually around Halloween because that was actually my first paranormal night. So I did it for that, and then yeah, I've been doing it ever since. And so it says 13 seasons, but it's because of I'll stop a season and then start another one. So it's been doing that ever since.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this for quite a while, and I mean you'll see different dramatic changes within our stuff because sometimes we're just like, no, we can improve this, we can improve that, so that's what we do. But then the entities don't like when we move things.
Oh yeah, so
They don't like it when we move things.
they hate us. They want to. I think the
Well,
last
because you'll see, if nothing falls, something will fall. Something will fall. If it doesn't like a certain thing, a certain place, it will make it fall. If we put it back, it'll fall again. Yes, you have braided my hair before.
Oh, I have this book.
It's called How to Stroke It Less Than 3 Times.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but it
From
says
west to east, east to west, north to south. Got it.
the ghostly tales of Michigan's West Coast.
They can't. There you go.
And it has, and I've read it before. It has Castle Park and Felt Mansion in here.
Really?
Let me see if I can find what page it's cool because out of all places, like they have books for Long Island, Connecticut, New England, the Queen Mary, which is in
It does, Matt.
Long Beach.
It really does stir up the.
Oh, I didn't see what he said.
Well, see, that's the thing is, do I ever ask for permission?
Yeah,
Ask yourself. Ooh, burgers are almost done. I can smell it. My fat ass can smell it. I'm in there and put me in dead middle of the stop, bro.
Oh
Like,
my gosh!
I can smell. I'm like, shit, my fat ass can smell those burgers.
And then he opened the door to make it come in.
I know. But anyway,
So yeah, it's felt. Oh, now I can smell it.
like, right. I told you, it stopped me dead sentence, man. I'm like,
So they have the Felt Mansion, and they have. I think that's in Grand Haven, the Grand Theater.
the Grand thing. Oh yeah, that is.
Is it Grand Haven?
No, I thought that was South Haven.
Grand Theater. I think
He said, "Look." Lisa said, well, "Look up Manny Coffins."
Manny Coffins? Okay. No, it is 671 Douglas Avenue. Matt, where is this? It is. Where the hell?
Did I see you the other day over at the store? I think I was buying some food, and you were walking out, and that little tiny ass little cashier girl was talking. I'm trying to remember if I did see you. That was you. I didn't have my glasses on, so I can't really see like no more than probably 7 feet in front of me.
Oh, would be. Yeah, it doesn't even say where this is.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. You have to know. You got to know who I am to know who I was to know who I was to know who I am. I don't ever ask for permission. I just do what I do, and then
Permission for what?
just whatever. It says you have to ask permission before moving things because it will stir up entities and spirits. But I don't.
Oh, yeah,
I don't ever ask for permission. I just do it. But I always live by it's easier. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Wait, what were you asking for though? That you needed permission.
To move my things around.
Oh, you're talking about the ghosts. Yeah, this doesn't even say where it's at. Anybody know where the Grand Theater is here in Michigan?
Why don't you have a phone? Why don't you look it up?
17.
He's going to keep looking at this book. He forgot about you guys.
Oh, it's not Grand Haven because it's way up there. Oh, it might be Ludington. Anyway,
Oh, yes, that was me.
so, yeah. What?
So do you work at this distinct store or this, distinctive store? I'm just questioning because you were talking very well with that lady.
Question for Marcos. Spiritual warfare. That's the thing I was thinking.
Oh, spiritual warfare?
That's what I was trying to remember. Have you experienced? If so,
Oh,
describe.
God, you really want to go there.
So let's go ahead and explain that.
chill out.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier that the other guy was talking about, but I couldn't remember the name of it. But yeah, he said he remembers looking out the window and seeing that.
Spiritual warfare. Mm-hmm. That was on the outside?
Yeah. Because he said he was sitting down, and then all of a sudden he just glanced over at his window, drinking his water, and all of a sudden he saw it. Like it just clicked. Like it was like how because he goes, I know God does things for us to see to basically say you need to change your life or you need to do something different.
Correct.
So it's like, give you some hints.
Correct.
So
spiritual warfare, yes, I've experienced spiritual warfare. So there's still an entity. I'm going to leave it as an entity that comes in every now and then, depending on. And this is going to sound so bad, but it all depends on who's in the studio that has a bad vibe. Mm-hmm. I will catch that vibe, and all of a sudden, it's like
then your whole attitude.
My whole attitude changes.
Same with me.
My appearance is different. You'll see where my hair comes down, and I'm just like,
yep.
And I take a deep breath, and all of a sudden, my eyes are just bloodshot red, and it's just
And that's when you leave them alone.
That's when you just leave me the hell alone and just walk away.
Exactly.
I
remember one time, not to cut you off, I remember one time I went to go talk to him about something, and then I looked at him and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave you alone.
That was and so I had to fight for myself and just pray to God, to whatever it was that's on me or in me, to just get out. That sounded so sexual.
It does, but not like that.
But not like that. Anyway.
All right, Matt says he's on his way. Cool.
So I had to pray really, really hard. And then after I prayed and after everything went where it had to be, mm-hmm. I came back to normal, put my hair back in the ponytail. Because I usually don't do my hair unless I got a show.
Right.
Usually every weekend's a show. But
thank you, Gemini, for the stars.
Well, thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
So spiritual warfare, you got to know how to control it. Otherwise, you can do some actual damage. Okay, you can actually do damage within yourself or with the next person next to you.
Right.
Whether it be speaking, verbal, or it could be actual abuse.
Yep.
With spiritual warfare, it's very, very common that people actually allow it to take control and allow it to let it do whatever it is that they want to do. I mean, if you want to hit that person, that spirit comes in you and it just goes and hits you. You all of a sudden you get clocked and you're like, I don't remember hitting you.
Exactly. That's the thing.
So
because a lot of people will sit there and say,
you don't have to wait. You can come at any time.
Wait, what?
One of us is always here. We're constantly here.
Oh,
we don't ever stop. We're constant. That's why my eyes are like so. We don't ever stop.
I don't. We barely get any sleep.
We don't get
sleep. I go home, go to sleep.
I think the last time you seen the clock was what, 2:00 in the morning?
Yep. Exactly.
The last time I seen the clock was about 4 this morning, and then I had to be up and here by 10 because then T showed up.
Mm-hmm. Because I was trying to get it to where we.
So so that's what So I've dealt with the warfare. I've dealt with the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ben, your mic is echoing.
Boobs. Now is it?
But yeah, so.
Oh, it's probably because how I'm holding it. Right?
So anyway, I've dealt with the spiritual warfare. I've dealt with all that, and you don't have to ask for permission to show up. You just got to let us know that you are coming, so we can watch for you the door. Because The doors are continuously locked. Yeah, we
Hey,
have
Chris, is it still echoing?
we
'Cause I need to
have
get
too
that
many
fixed.
artists here and too many people that try to parade with the artist, and that we have to make sure that only people who are actually spending money here are not just
Exactly.
kicking around thinking they can treat it as their own home.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, this is home to everybody. However, there's rules and regulations that
Right.
we now, because of some certain
Thanks,
things,
Chris.
certain things happen that we got to have rules, and we have to regulate what we stand on.
Yep. And that's the thing too, is we got to try to keep it clean, like so that way we don't bring any of that bad shit in here. Because, and I didn't say bad shit, I said bad. That's what
I'm
it is.
surprised we don't have bats in this place. As old,
You know
as,
what?
as,
Exactly.
as old as this place is.
I think okay. Speaking of bats, so the house I live in now is our childhood home. So I remember growing up, and we always had bats in our attic, literally, and you could hear them. Like it sounded like mice.
Excuse me for a second.
Sounded like bat to me. That's what my brother said. What happened? Oh, is Matt here? Oh, he might be bringing Matt in. So, yeah, we have bats in our attic. And when we moved back in, I asked, "Oh, do you guys still get bats in here?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, I was like, "What the frick?" Michael Jackson's bad. That's true. Oh, I thought Matt was here already. Oh, he's not there yet. Okay.
Oh no,
obviously.
I had to make sure people are signing in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Lazy Lope just showed up.
All right, cool. But he farted.
Who
Who
farted?
farted? Oh, probably you, because you got up.
No, no. Again, we have rules that we have to follow, and sometimes
Yeah.
people don't follow the rules, and they just let people slide.
Yeah, we can't do that
As
anymore.
president and CEO, we got to make sure that shit just does not fly.
It's like, come on, people. It's not that damn hard. Just kidding. But anyways,
Says the man who messed up last night.
I fixed it, though. We're good. But, hey, we're all allowed. We're allowed one fuck up for the year. So we're
I'm
good.
still waiting to fuck up. I've been playing. I fuck up every day. I really do fuck up every day. You guys just don't see it.
But no, we're allowed one per year. That was mine. But
Shit, you done past that 1 year. Holy shit, you done about 25 of them just in the week.
no, I didn't.
You
Name
want to post the
3.
cameras?
Yeah. That wasn't when I ran around naked. Just kidding. No, but
That is so great.
Thank you.
Yes, he has ran through here naked.
I did only to prove a point. Anyway,
but then he showed his ass twice.
shame. Yeah, I know. Someone breaking the circle of trust.
Not the circle of trust. It's just
circle
the
of
new
trust.
rules that it's going to take time for people to actually get to the new rules and regulations. Well, Nick, you were just here, man. You know you got to sign in, sign out, and
Yeah.
all that good stuff. We got to keep up, hours intact and
We got to keep track of that, people.
keep track of that. Especially when the IRS says, "Well, how come these people they're here, but they didn't do anything? But you want to get paid for that?"
Exactly.
Well, see, what happened was,
Yeah. So what happened is these people don't listen, and they need to start listening if they want to get paid. Yeah. If they want to get paid. I'm glad I missed that podcast. Which one? Oh,
Which
the naked one?
Oh.
Oh, no, I wasn't on podcast when I did that.
yeah, you were. When
I?
you showed your ass,
Oh, that one.
you showed your ass twice.
That was just to prove a point. I don't know what
You ran through here. No, this was off screen when you ran through this whole building naked. We were off. We were not on the podcast on that one.
Oh, no, that one was just because he kept calling me Diddy. And I was like, dude, if you say that one more time, I'm going to run through here
You
naked.
call me Diddy one more time. I'm gonna be naked. So, yeah, okay, whatever.
So he did it again. And sure enough, I was standing at
Sure
the
enough,
door.
he was at the door naked as hell.
Standing right there naked, and I was like, I told you I was going to do it. Don't tap me. No, I'm just kidding. But, he didn't catch anything anyways, because by the time he looked up, I was already running away. So,
All I saw was a ghost.
yeah. Diddy meow meow. Hey! That's, no.
Meow meow. Diddy meow
That's
meow.
trying to be Howard Stern.
Diddy meow meow.
Oh, to do the penis contest. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. I would win, but
Actually, you know what? Howard Stern did check out our podcast. Now, was it last year?
and
then Ozzy Osbourne checked
Ozzy
out
Osbourne,
about a month ago.
yeah,
months- a month and a half
actually
ago.
twice already.
Yeah, Ozzy's been on here. Howard Stern been on here.
Yep.
Nancy DeBoer.
Nancy DeBoer. What up?
What up?
Oh,
F-ball 1. I can't hear you.
I can't even hear you guys.
The ones in the house.
Matt Bledsoe's on his way.
Then go ahead, scoot over. I'm going to pass the mic to Alpha
hold
1.
on.
He's going to describe to you exactly. Oh, you can do it. Just a little. Just tell them what we got going on this summer.
Well,
All right, and thank you very much. Have a good evening. But
Yeah.
that was cheating on.
That was up for one.
yesterday they come in here and fucking jack it all up. I was like, stage fright.
But it was okay.
Tell us, what do we have for this summer going on, man? I know.
The summer?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Next Friday,
Yes.
June 6th, I believe. We're gonna be in GR. Yep, Garibaldi. So
Girl, oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
What's up with that?
we got a couple cars lined up. Some people from Holland, so we're gonna go from Holland to Grand Rapids. So it's gonna be Friday, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. We're gonna dip from here about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Yep, go out there, just go deep
cool.
and just go hang out over there.
Cool.
Play some music. I'm gonna play our music too.
We have to.
It's our set. You know,
It's the law.
English, Spanish, whatever.
Yep.
You pull up with a car, you get free tacos.
There you go,
Easy
people.
enough.
Hey, I got a little car out there. I'll be like I pulled up with a car.
Yeah.
You can do that.
And even in my, can I
I
pull
got a little
up?
car, man.
Do we get free tacos since we drove up in my car? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
I'm kidding. Yeah, Nancy
gotta
You
pay
gotta
DeBoer.
have rims. You gotta have rims or something.
you got to pay double.
Oh, damn it! I don't have. Can I print rims out and put it on? Make it look like I got rims. Yeah, spray paint rims on my. But yeah, that's cool.
Oh, we
That's
are
awesome.
busy for June. We are busy
Yes.
for July.
I mean, I feel like every week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like
We're
seriously.
pretty busy for the rest of the year. Well, September we're pretty open. We got one gig on September.
Yeah, things are
Oh no,
Things
we
start
have
heating up.
we have the casino with Grupo Fierro.
What date was that again?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's your fuck up.
there's mine. There's mine.
Said nothing.
But anyway,
Anyway,
but yeah. So okay, you erased that one. We're not ready for that one yet. But anyways, what do we got in? So we got a few things coming up.
We got
So
the event in June 28th.
June 28th.
Trinity
Oh.
Church.
yeah, Trinity Church. We do have that.
Grand Haven.
We actually have a yard sale. It's if you guys want to sell anything, go to the church. It's $10 a table, so you can sell whatever you want. There will be food there. There are going to be 3 speakers there: Jesse Sanchez, Frank Cisneros, and Art DeLeon. Host of the show would be well, I can't say show, but host of the day
The event.
will be Emmett Brown, Pastor Emmett Brown. Excuse me. And all proceeds go to the church as well as the youth center, as all the youth that's in there, and provide all for the Bibles and stuff that they need for the classes.
Yep. Another good event that we're going to be involved with, taking good pictures, video, new DJs.
Yep.
We get some more experience under our belt doing those kind of shows. So it's gonna be a
It's
good
gonna be
time,
cool.
good music,
It's gonna be fun.
family oriented. Clean, obviously.
Yep.
Trinity Church, Grand Haven.
Cool. It's gonna be fun. Everybody.
That's gonna be a busy day.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah. That is gonna be a busy day.
Got a lot of
10,
things
10 a.m. to 12 midnight. We're gonna be.
That's
really busy.
pretty much what we did. Dang, what was that?
Oh, well, we stayed
somewhere-
up.
Yeah, we
We
did
had
something where it
band-
was
we
like
had
all
that
day
was band
long.
event.
That was the La
Yeah.
Palominos, wasn't it?
Back to back things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
It was the
Yeah, that's
Palominos
right.
because we did the
Yeah.
the Friday night,
Yep.
and then we had to be there by Saturday morning, and then
Yep.
we were there till midnight.
Till midnight. Yep. So we can
that
do
was
it.
a
We're
long
fine.
day.
We're fine. We can get it done.
Go
It's
real
gonna be
quick.
fun though.
Yeah. So that's what we do, and that's we are professionals when we're out there. So again, my hair doesn't get done until I'm actually doing the show.
4th of July weekend potential that we can
Oh yes,
put together a good event. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
figure out what we want to do. Really,
My
4th
hair.
of July looks like a good day to throw a nice little party.
lazy Loke is watching.
What up,
So
lazy
we'd be
low?
open to
Oops.
any suggestions for that.
Yeah, we need some shit fire. Hold on.
Yeah. What kind of bands do you guys want to see?
That makes there's some
What kind of
gente.
DJs you guys want to see? Different DJs. It doesn't always have to be me DJing or us DJing. Like that doesn't even matter anymore. Like we got opportunities where we can get other DJs, book other acts, bands, whatever. But if we don't know, nobody tells us, then Just get
That's
it.
right.
Just
I
give me
love it. You guys are so great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
it.
Awesome.
Let's get it.
Cool. I'm ready.
Yeah, put my sound effects in there.
Yeah, you're
right.
You can. You got all the buttons on there.
Should bring your computer in here and connect it to that.
I should.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm surprised you haven't done that.
Should, but I'm not.
But yeah. So Matt Bledsoe's on his way. So we're
How far is
what
he?
up,
Is he
Josh?
Grand Rapids or what?
Joshua
Should've been here by
Four.
now.
I know,
All
right,
right, guys.
Joshua
Out here.
Four.
All right, that's all for one, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.
Who's good? Ready?
All right, come
tell
to this
everybody
plate.
to quit eating our food. No, I'm just kidding.
Told you that food. I told you you're cooking food.
Print off a bunch.
Stop me when I lie. I'm not fat for a reason.
She says, print off a bunch of slash pics and slash some tires in the name of your podcast.
No.
That's funny. I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I don't feel like getting arrested that day. Just kidding. But Tracy said no more naked running around.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, whoa.
Oh, is
Busted.
that what you were talking about?
Yep.
Hey, I only did it because I said
Look, if we told you to jump off the damn bridge, would you jump
Yeah,
off the
I
bridge?
probably would.
You probably
Naked,
would.
though.
Never mind. That's a dumbass question. I know you would. One night long ago, laying in bed and thought my husband was on me, breathing. But when I turned and I saw my husband on the other side of the room, they make themselves.
oh, yes, they do.
Damn, it was on top of you?
That's creepy. I have.
Yo, Johnny Real freak.
You have what? Oh, is Matt here?
I
So
have.
when you stick the pics on the tires, it's called slashing tires.
Oh, got it.
Oh.
Smash. Let me go check to see if Matt's here.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go get me a burger.
Yeah, bring me one too. Anyway, so while he's going to check to see if the Bledsoes is here. Oh, you jumped off a bridge. Naked? I'm just kidding. But, oh, Matt said he's here. So, but yeah, anyway. So definitely, this is like, I mean, the paranormal stuff is just, it's interesting only because it's unexplainable. For a lot of things, it's unexplainable. Breathing goof. I forgot you said that. But yeah, so no, it's just a lot of things that you really can't explain when it comes to the paranormal. Because where are you going to get, what exactly? Because you can't explain it. It's something that you don't know what's going on. Like if you hear a voice. What up, Matt Bledsoe's in the house? What's going on, Matt Bledsoe? What's going on, Matt Bledsoe? So we got Matt Bledsoe in the house. What's going on, Matt? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing.
I forgot we had food out there.
I am.
So Marcos is over there eating
Alrighty.
the infamous Matt Bledsoe. That's what Lisa DeBoer said.
From this bad clubs.
So Matt, go ahead and introduce yourself, even though there's people that already know who you are.
Yeah. I'm Matt Bledsoe. Born and raised here in Holland. Huh?
I can hear you.
Speak up.
Oh, yeah. So I'm
Tracy
Matt
said
Bledsoe, born and
hello.
raised here in Holland. Hi, Tracy. How's it going?
So go ahead and share us some of your stories from whatever you encountered.
Oh, there's quite a few of them. Well,
Excellent. That's what we want to hear.
Actually, I'll start with the backstory of the house. How about that?
Yes, do that.
So, January 8th, 1966, there was a
That was a good beginning. I like that.
there was a couple that lived in the house. A lady with two previous kids, and she married her husband.
Mhm.
And one night, she decided to go with her sister and a friend out to out to have fun. So she left a note for her husband saying she was dropping the kids off at the babysitters, and that she'd be back later on.
Mhm.
she goes to the party and whatever, and that was right. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So she goes
I was just turning it
out
on.
with her friends to party and whatever, and comes back and takes in she takes in has her sister there. I guess she dropped her other friend off from what the article said. And her husband tells her to go upstairs and change the baby. So she goes upstairs to change the baby. She's walking into one room, and the husband comes up behind her with a 30-06, I think it said, or 30-30, and shoots her right through the heart. Kills her instantly. The baby lives. He didn't die. Didn't get hurt at all.
Oh, wow.
Then the sister comes running up the steps, only to witness the husband taking the gun on himself and shooting himself in the head.
Oh, jeez.
So it was a murder-homicide that happened in the house. 13 years later, we move in. I guess there was maybe one previous owner in the house since then, and they moved out, I guess, pretty quickly. But, yeah. So then, fast forward to when my mom and dad were married. They divorced when I was 5. My dad gets mad at my mom, and this is the first run-in that anybody ever had with the spirit.
Okay.
He gets mad at my mom. He says, "I'm never sleeping with you again." And he goes downstairs, lays down on the couch.
Yeah.
He felt something sit next to him on the couch. And he thinks it's my mom and thinks she's going to take and try to talk him into going back upstairs.
Yeah.
And he opens his eyes, sees this white figure just sitting there looking at him. He gets up, runs upstairs. And mind you, my dad was in the military, so he's seen some shit, you know.
Yeah.
So he goes running upstairs, and he says, "I'm never sleeping alone again."
Well, got him back. Got him.
Sure it was scary.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Well, got him back upstairs for sure.
Yes, it did. So, fast forward a few years, you know, my mom marries my stepdad. And he was definitely a different type, I guess you'd say. Not probably the most kind heart you wouldn't say, but
He was
yeah.
abusive.
A bit, yeah. I mean, he taught us martial arts and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. He had issues, I'll just say that. So, he took in, it's Christmas time. And it's somewhere between 7 and 9 years old. We were in middle school at the time. And I take a picture of my mom and dad and stepdad on the couch. And it's Christmas night. I take a picture of them. We sent them in to get developed, which you had to do back then. you
Right.
know.
Explain to them, okay, so having them develop, you would actually literally have to take negatives to
To
a place
place.
they can do exposures on the
Yep.
negative. And it creates pictures
Yes.
for you. Just
For you youngins.
Yeah. So
Anybody born past 2001.
when we went back for the pictures from Meyer, the guy's face was white when he seen who was picking up the pictures. He's like, "I wouldn't look at those if I were you." And in those pictures, we were looking through. Some of them were like distorted like crazy. Like it was weird how distorted they were. And then one in particular, you could see this dark figure in it with the hand stretched out over my stepdad's. He had a red robe with black trimming on it, and you could literally see the fingers over the robe like she was reaching out for him.
Oh, wow. I think you
That's
showed me
the first
that.
picture I showed you.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I'm like, "Hey guys, look at this!" When I seen it, and every time we had that picture, it always came up missing. Always came up missing.
Oh, wow.
Well, my little brother ended up finding the story and the article of it, which he sent me a copy of, and then through the phone, and then he found a picture. So I took a picture of the picture, so now I have it no matter what.
Yeah.
And you could still see the whole thing, and you could see like the details of the dress, the bun in the hair, and everything on her.
Wow.
So
You have that picture on you?
I got it on my phone, yeah.
Here, go send,
Let's send it to Ben.
send it to me on Messenger.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly what you're talking about.
That way people can.
Why you do that? My fat ass can be another burger.
Well, don't eat all of them, man.
So
I
then,
had one other burger. It's not like you eat. You can't fucking pigeon.
What are you talking about? I eat all the time. Lisa says she remembers that picture too. But yeah, this is
we showed quite a few people that picture.
oh yeah, because it's definitely something that is very. Because I remember that you showing me that, and I was like, "What the frick? That's insane."
Yeah.
But
Here we
So
go.
once
Just
we
sent
wait for
you
that
the
picture.
Did you want the? Let's see if I can find the
right here.
story. I don't know if I can find the story.
Yeah, if you can, whatever you can get.
That'd probably have me. I'd have to look for
Right,
that
let me,
later. But there's the.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. It's right here,
So you can see the dress and everything the way that
Yep.
is.
right here. So I'm gonna put that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me monitor.
So then, fast forward a few years later, I'm on the top bunk of my bed, and I feel, you know how like when you're sleeping and you're a kid, you
Right here.
and you get lifted up, you could feel like your body, like you feel the
Matthew Newhouse.
the something when it's picking you up, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I felt that, and I just like barely opened my eyes, and I seen a white face, and I didn't think I thought it was my mom or someone, you know. And I'm like, okay, you know. I woke up in the morning, and I'm laid on the love seat. I asked my mom, I asked my uncle who stayed there, I asked everybody in the house. I'm like, did you put me here? They're like, no, we didn't put you there. So it literally picked me up and moved me to a love seat.
You know, I'm looking at this picture, but I want to know what this is right here.
That's her dress.
Oh, so she's walking towards them.
Yeah, you can see her
Okay.
hand over there
Right
on
here.
his neck.
Right here. Oh, right
The
here.
arm, yeah.
Right
You see
here.
the discoloration in the black collar there?
Right here.
It's her fingers.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
It won't let me zoom in for some reason.
So why don't you put it so people can see it?
I did. So as you can see right here. Oh, okay. Now I see it. She's right here.
Fucking crazy.
It's all this right here.
Well, it gets crazier. I mean,
Because
so-
when you first showed this to me, I saw what you were saying, but now that I'm looking at it again, it's more
you
clear.
could literally see the arm.
Yeah, right here.
Right across through there, yeah.
Yeah, because this is her walking towards. This
And
is
there's the
her
bun and the
head.
hair. Now, remember that bun and the hairstyle, okay? Because I got another story coming up
Okay.
about what happened to me and my late wife. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, throughout the years, people have experienced different things with the house. So, like anybody with an evil heart, she did not like them. And she made it known that she did not like them. One-
That tends to happen here a lot.
One person literally got thrown. I was sleeping in the living room, and I had like one pillow. A buddy of mine had like four pillows, five pillows. I'm like, hey man, give me a pillow. He's like, nah man, fuck you. I ain't giving you shit. I'm like, come on man, just one pillow. You got like five of them. He's like, no man.
Wait a
So-
minute, in your own house?
Yeah. So then he was kind of drunk too, by the way. So I mean, so he takes in. I'm blinking my eyes and I open them, and I blink my eyes again and I open them. I see his feet go fly past my face. I'm like, what the? And I look down
That would be-
and I'm like,
That would be
and
creepy
then I
by
have two
itself.
pillows. I have two pillows now,
Yeah.
and I look at the couch. His pillows are laid neat. He's over laid out on the floor with a chair on top of him.
Oh, wow.
And he
That's
gets up.
Crazy.
He grabs the landline. He calls his grandpa. He's like, come get me, Grandpa. I'm walking down Lincoln. He's like, I'm never sleeping at this house again alone. And he never did. The only time he visited, he was awake. Anytime he got tired, time to go. Let's go. He never stayed there alone or slept there again. Never even when he got tired.
You know, have you ever did any like investigations?
No, I haven't.
trying
I've wanted to, but I've never done it.
What if we go to your house? No, I'm just kidding. No, because that's.
That's the house you're living in now?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I moved back into it. Yeah.
Then we need. You know
That'd
what?
be fun.
What's
Okay,
your-
so we're okay. So what window is this? Is this the front part?
That's
of the house?
the window that faces the neighbors.
Okay, so the doors are over here.
No, the doors is. Oh, so that's
Oh, the other side.
That would be like that wall there.
like
the doors
towards
are
So
the
back.
I'm trying to figure is that ghost lady, is she trying to choke your stepdad?
Oh yeah, she used to hide his silverware and everything. He almost stripped her to be
Because-
trying to find it because he'd set the table out and his would come up missing every time.
Because he was abusive.
He was an evil person, yeah.
Oh, what am I doing?
So then
I'd say we take a visit to your house.
I'm
me
trying
get
to
it in
zoom.
order.
You know what? I'm
So,
going to download this so I
going
can
through
zoom in
some
on
things,
it.
so
No, you do you. I'm just saying that'd be great to do, and I'm pretty sure that I'll get attacked. Sure. Not saying that I'm a bad person. I'm saying because
I want to zoom in on this because you can see.
the fingers.
Oh, now you can see it. Look at that.
oh
Look.
wow.
Yeah, you can see it now for sure. Look at there.
There's people that's been choked in there. When I was married to my second ex-wife, she had someone living there, and that person wore a Ouija board necklace. Like it was like the thing of it, like a Ouija board and whatnot on a necklace.
I see it.
And she took and she woke up, and she was being strangled by it. She's like, it was up over her head. She was getting choked by it. She was not a good person either, needless to say.
Okay, now that I'm looking at the picture again, now if you zoom in, you can see it's like she's leaning forward like that. Like you see what I'm saying? Like this is her shoulder, is what I'm looking at, and this is her arm and her hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see her dress, and then you see her hair, or wait, yeah, her head right here.
And her
This is
bottom
like her
and
back,
hair.
back of it right here. This is a
She was
piece.
actually reaching for him.
Yeah.
Yes. She did not like him.
Now, did it say what she was wearing in the article?
I don't
Or-
think
She
it.
That's-
had apple bottoms.
Yeah, I know.
Good-
Wait, what year did that happen again? Did that say?
66. So the style of dressing and the hair, that's all the setting for
I'm
that
gonna see if I can look that up.
year.
I'm gonna see if I can look that up because I
That's
want to
crazy.
see that.
That's actually a really good picture of it.
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I got another one too. And this one's more recently. This is like 2021.
And this picture was the show.
22. So, like,
I'm getting poked.
some people's been choked, like I said, in the house. Some people's had things happen to them. She protects the house mainly. Like one time, we had some people there, and we're watching Rawhead Rex. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie.
Rawhead
It's a
Rex.
satanic movie type of thing. It's a
No.
weird movie. So we're watching this movie. Everybody passes out in the living room, dining room area
From watching that movie? No, I'm just kidding.
because they were tired, and
Oh, got you.
so
Like a sleepover.
this guy wakes up in the middle of the night, and he wakes up because he gets cold, and then he sees this glowing white figure coming down the steps, and then circling in and going past the kitchen, and he's looking and he tries to wake his lady up at the time. He's like, "Look, there's a ghost here," and she's like, "You're dreaming. Just go back to sleep." So he gets so scared he goes to that area, and there's a bathroom back there too. He goes into there and he took and the ghost was there. She pointed to a back room there and then faded out. So he goes to the bathroom, which was beyond her, where she was at. And then he comes back and just happens to look in the room and sees a glow there. A fan that was in that room caught on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
high energy.
That's crazy. I'm trying to find that article. I think I might have found it. Oh, actually, hold on.
So it's January 8th.
January 8th?
Yeah, January 8th.
Okay, let me see what
That's
this
when
is.
the murder-suicide happened.
Let's go. 8 persons injured.
What year?
Persons.
January 8th,
No, what year?
1966. Sorry. So, I had friends that stayed with me for a bit, and they took in,
You said 1966?
yeah.
January 8th. 1966.
I think that would have been crazy. January, it was January 6th of 66.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
too.
Wait, when's your birthday?
January 6th of 76.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, damn, this is 10 years before you were born.
So, so I had friends that lived in the house. I was remodeling my bedroom at the time, so I had locked my door in my room
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want our kids getting in there and getting into things and whatnot. And in the floor of the door, because some people took in when I moved out for a period of time, they decided to rip
I'm
the
trying to
floor
find
out
it too.
and put in OSB board or whatever they put in, plywood, OSB, whatever. So they left a hole because they took the real wood out and didn't fill it back in. So I had a hammer, I had some wrenches, and I had a crowbar in my closet of the room, which is what I was redoing the drywall on. And that just happened to be where the hole in the floorboard was. Well, my friend's kid walked by it, and the hammer falls out, almost hits the kid. He gets scared. He walks by again. Then the crowbar falls out, and then a screwdriver or another wrench fell out too. And they called me up at work. They're like, Matt, something's pushing things out of your room. And I'm like, nobody's in there. So the door's locked. They can't unlock it from the inside even.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's crazy.
So, and then another time, the kid was walking through the foyer. I told him, look, I told the kid, because I told him, I said, you can't be doing things. You got to just don't get into things that you're not supposed to be getting into. And
Right,
you won't have any
exactly.
issues. Well, I went okay for him for a little while longer, and then they're taking and walking. He's walking one time through the foyer to go upstairs, and a boot, and the mom's in the kitchen cooking, and a boot goes flying through the kitchen, hits the chandelier in there, or just like a little bar chandelier with those glass,
Yeah.
knocks that down and almost hits the kid.
Jeez.
Something about that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't like.
I was just going to say
He
that.
always got into things. He was special needs. He always got into
She was
things.
trying to tame the kid by saying,
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Got
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere for some reason.
you want me to see if I can find it? It might take a bit to find it.
Lisa said she couldn't find it. Don't even let her Google it. No, what is Lisa talking about? That spirit, the picture that you showed her.
Yeah.
She
She
had.
said she saw it.
She saw that picture before you even showed her.
She sent it back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Where did, oh, there it
so let's see.
She said some kids are born evil.
is.
That is true.
Yeah.
Look at Ben. Evil.
Why do you always got to bring me into it? I have nothing to do with that.
So let's see.
Lisa said she found it.
Oh, did she?
What, the article or?
Yeah,
Where'd you find it?
Lisa?
Send me the link so I can click on it.
Yeah, send the link.
Oh, whoops.
Hmm.
She said, you got to pay.
I don't have to pay. Just kidding. Oh, to open it up. Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
I bet you're looking for Jordan in there, aren't you?
Jordan wasn't even playing basketball then.
Probably for his daddy.
Whatever. I couldn't find it. Oh, send me the link. I'm going to see if I can get it.
I'll send you another picture also, though. Real quick when I get to it.
I still can't get over that picture. Yeah, that's creepy. Because, I mean, it's literally, like, what is this on her, on your mom's face?
That's just a blotch in the picture.
Oh. I was like,
That's
was something, what if it was a flower and it fell out of her hair?
Sit, hang on, it's taking a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, send it when you get a chance.
Okay, let's see here.
I'm gonna go get my other drink because that one's warm and it's nasty.
Let's play them the 2-minute commercial.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play the sponsor video and I'll be right back.
Southside Cuts, located at 375 Columbia Avenue, right here in Holland. They are open weekly from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call them at 616-836-7502 to book your next appointment. If your business is looking to become a sponsor, don't hesitate to call us for more information at 616-405-0542 or 616-850-4819.
Welcome back.
And I told you, you weren't going to get your drink.
Oh, damn.
And we're back.
Ben can't do something and then not remember something else.
Nope.
He is not that coordinated. So I'm going to go check in my car. Something else pop up and he forgets about the car.
Yeah, send screenshots. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be right back. I will send you screenshots. Hopefully it's about the newspaper clip and not you. I mean, we can't show that kind of stuff. I mean, if you want to message me, it's fine.
Privately. No, I'm just kidding.
Take a while, well.
Oh, that's what this one is. Where is it? So you're just going to stare at the screen, Ben, or are you going to talk to your people, or what?
Hi, everybody. Let's play that video again. That's funny. Since it messed up the last time.
Okay, let me see here. There you go. I just sent it to you, the article.
Whoever was watching that, ha ha. What up, Abel? All right, so let's get that up.
Sometimes it goes in blurry. You gotta like click on it. So
I download it and then zoom in on it.
can read that.
Right.
Oh, I'll zoom in on it. Oh shit, you can't even read it.
Young Holland. What?
Okay, I got it. A young Holland man shot and killed his wife early today and then turned the gun on himself and took his own life as his horrified sister-in-law watched. Ronald E. Randolph, 21 of, what's your address? 920? Oh, we don't want to give your address.
Yeah.
Wait. At the address, wife Sharon, 24 in the back, as she was apparently in the process of changing her baby's diaper in the upstairs bedroom of the couple's home. Mrs. Randolph's sister, Miss Charlene, whatever that says, who had heard the shots from downstairs, ran up to the bedroom and saw Randolph ejected a what is it? Spent cartridge, yeah, from the lever action 30-30 rifle, and had used to slay his wife, and a bullet crashing into his forehead.
Slay his wife and.
Wow. Oh, and sent a bullet crashing into his forehead. That's crazy. And had been downstairs, and the shooting took place about 1:30 a.m. Did they say that it was drinking?
It says, and a friend had been
Downstairs.
There's a beers. Sorry. That thing's so blurry. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. The bodies of Randolph and his wife were sprawled on the bedroom floor. Medical examiner Dr. William Westrate Jr. said a bullet had struck Mrs. Randolph in the heart. Randolph had shot himself above the left eye. Wow. Why? I mean, what? I mean,
I guess he thought she was cheating. So.
Well, that's
so why not just leave?
Right.
Exactly. Well, some people are jealous and overbearing.
Obsessive?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even put it on the camera. Whoops. Wrong one. So this is what we're reading, everybody. I mean, if you can read it, good. If not, get new glasses. But yeah, that's insane. Police said they found 2 spent cartridges on the floor besides the one still in the chamber of the rifle, which had killed Randolph. One bullet lodged in the mattress on the couple's bed near where the baby had been lying. Wow. So it almost hit the baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Another bullet was lodged in the wall. Wait a minute. So that means he shot her, shooting at her 3 times then.
2 times, and then one was his.
And one hit her. Well, no, because it hit her.
So
and then there's one.
The baby now?
Funny thing is okay. So I was in this group chat, and this lady happened to be in there, and I was telling her the story. We just got into a paranormal subject, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about what happened in my house and all that. She's like, "Wait." She's like, "What was the names again?" And she said that lady was her aunt. I guess the kids were taken to a relatives in, I think, Florida or something to be raised.
Okay.
So they were still with relatives.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a crazy story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, so it says Detective Gene Gibb said Randolph apparently was irate after finding a note from his wife informing him that she had left work early and had been going out with her sister and her friend and expected to be home shortly after midnight.
Doesn't sound like the wife that's cheating.
Yeah.
No.
Not to leave a note.
But back in the day, you couldn't just make a cell phone call and be like, hey, you know, but at least you let him know what you was doing, you know?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Then it says Miss Randolph and Mrs. whatever, I can't read that. Each picked up their 2 children at a babysitter's at 1 a.m. and returned to the Randolph home. Randolph and him was at home waiting for them. Shortly after his wife arrived at home, Randolph said he wanted to see his wife upstairs. Miss Randolph took the baby in a diaper and went upstairs. Randolph went into the couple's bedroom to talk to her. To talk to him. A few minutes later, the fatal shots were fired. Wow. Oh, wait. The couple had been married for about 6 months. Miss Randolph, 2 children, Bradley 9 months, and Thomas 4, were by a previous marriage. Wow.
Yeah.
A casting company and his wife worked for Holland. What is that? Color Crafters? For the past 1.5. Oh, wow. I'm thinking that's Chris Craft. Or, whatever. Anyway. That's crazy.
All right, I'm going to let you two have the night.
I wonder where
I
these
need to finish
people are
off
at.
this video so I can get it up on first.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Do you want to
Have a good night.
see the second picture?
Real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. Here. So if you look in the...
Oh, stop it.
Notice the hair, though?
Yeah.
Same hair, just in white.
That's creepy.
Now, the story behind that,
Send that one to me.
is me and my wife, when we were still dating.
You almost dropped it.
And
No, he
So-
sent it to me. I was like,
so we were dating, and we were laying on the couch watching TV.
yeah.
It was December, so it was cold, but the house had no drafts at that point in time. She had a sore stomach, and she was cramping bad because of some medical issues she had. And at the exact same time, we felt like you know how when someone takes a sheet and glides it on you and then pulls it off? That's how it felt. And I'm like, wait a second. Because she looks at me and I look at her. I say, "Do you felt that?" She's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Wait a minute." I just start snapping pictures with my phone, with my other phone.
Yeah.
And that's the one I've seen. Is that one right there?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is insane.
And then later on, when we were upstairs sleeping, she wasn't feeling good or whatever. So we were cuddling and whatever. And I had my hands around her, and then she's like, "Well, I know both of your hands are down here." She's like, "But something's rubbing my head."
What? That's creepy.
So,
All right. Have a good night.
yep, you too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is weird.
So I'll send that to you. Some people don't realize it. Some people see it right away. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
All right. Let's get that one up there.
Now you gotta zoom in
Oh, I gotta download it.
to the door for that second one down.
Right here?
No, second one down from the top. That's where her head
Oh, right
is.
here.
The rest of it's her dress.
Oh, right here.
And you see it?
Oh, yeah, I see it right here.
You see the hair, it's the same style hair up there, and the bun right behind it up there. And you can see the nose and the eyes just looking in back at
Oh,
her.
right here.
That's the dress. Go up.
Right here.
Right there.
Oh.
You see the head
yeah,
right
I see-
there?
Oh, right here.
No, here.
Wait,
I'll show
what am
you.
I looking at?
So if you look here, you see the nose.
Oh, yeah, now I see.
There's the mouth. There's the hair. Same bun. Same
Oh,
bun
yeah, now I
style.
see it, now that you're pointing it out.
And then
That's-
down here you see all the distortion
Yep.
of the dress in
Yep.
in the window.
Mm-hmm. Now you see it. Yeah, because now you can see her face when you zoom out better. That's right here. Now you can see her face right here. Let me put that on camera real quick. So check this out, people. This is the same house.
It's literally in the opposite side of the room. So
Mm-hmm.
if you were looking this way,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I took the first picture of her. This
Yeah.
would be like right over here.
Yeah. Oh, this part would be over.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys were facing the other way when it happened.
Yeah, that's actually the hallway foyer you came into when
Yeah.
you went to the porch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay, I remember that now. Yeah, that's creepy. Let me zoom in again. Oh, yeah, now you can see it. Look at that right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then you can see her hair. That's creepy. Yep. Wow. Yep, here, the dress. You know what? Is she on the stairs, you think?
No, she's in the foyer.
Oh, yeah, because you can see the dress right.
She's right in the foyer there.
Yep.
She's in front because it's distorting the whole railing. You see how the railing's all distorted?
Mm-hmm. All right here. Yep. That's creepy. Yeah, because then you can see it right here, too. Because what would that be?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's her dress.
that's part of her dress.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing it. And that's her hair right here. Oh my gosh, now I see it. Yeah, this is all her right here.
Yep.
Like right where that window is.
Mm-hmm.
And then or that back window right here.
Yep.
And then all this. Yeah, that's creepy. Wow. That's insane, dude. I mean, it's just to look at that because you you sit here and you're like, how would you? I mean, how? So she apparently went up those stairs.
No, that's after she took and we felt the whole blanket thing on
No, I
us.
mean like the night that happened.
Yeah,
When
that
she
was.
killed.
Oh yeah, she went up those steps. Yeah.
Yeah. So she went up these stairs. Let me put that back on there. Okay, so the story of what we just read is that she went up these stairs to go change the baby's diaper, and when they were up there, so the sister saw everything right here.
She's seen her go up the steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sister in front or whatever.
I wonder if those doors were the same.
Those are the same doors. Yeah.
So
I
those
try
are-
to keep everything authentic in the house that I can.
Oh, so you took over this house then?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, my mom let other people move in when I was
how long did
married.
you guys live there?
Ever since I was born.
Oh,
I was
okay.
born in December of '79. So
I knew we were the same age, but I didn't think we were
Yeah.
that close. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
But yeah, because I was born in August of '79.
yeah.
So, but here's the thing: it's crazy to think of. After reading that story, it's like you now you can picture it. Now you can see now she's standing right there.
Yeah.
What the frick? What is this? Is that a light?
Yeah, that's the light that she threw the boot at and then knocked one of the chandeliers off. You see it missing there? Mm-hmm. That's the one over on
This one.
between those
Oh, right
two.
here.
Yep, that's the missing one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see it now.
Yep.
Oh, yep, that makes sense. Dang it, it's been missing ever since.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who threw the boot?
She did. The kid. Remember I told you she threw a boot and knocked one of those
that's
down?
what you're talking
That's
about.
what it was, yeah.
Right here.
Now before we had a different chandelier in there. It was a nicer one. It had like blue crystals on it, I remember, something like that.
Oh, okay.
But they replaced it with a fan. Then somebody else came in after when I was married to my first ex-wife, and we moved out. Somebody moved in, replaced the fan with that,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just been that since. I'm going to change it probably back to a fan or something later on, but yeah, that's what it's been.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She says she sent the screenshot, so let me check. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, this is easier to read.
Yep.
There's Holland home. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we won't show the address. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see it. Oh shit! I clicked the wrong button. I just want to see if. So there was 9 months, and the other one was 4.
On a previous marriage, yeah.
And then worked for Holland. Color crafter. For the okay. Oh, right here. Here's more. So Thomas Steinberg 4 and Bradley Steinberg 9 months of appearance. Wait a minute. So, man, wait, hold on a second. So, who was the baby? Which one was the baby? I don't think they even said anything on which one was the baby. Wait, right here. Scott. Okay.
This one was survived by her children, Thomas Steinberg, 4, and Bradley
okay.
Steinberg, 9.
Oh, 9 months was probably the one that was getting.
Yeah.
Oh, the one you were talking about this was her aunt, the one that died.
It was her niece that. So, yeah, that was the aunt of this lady that I talked to.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and then we go back to that picture. Oops, not that one. Hold on, let me get that back up there. So we go to that picture. This one. So as we look at after we looked at that, then we go back to this picture. After reading that story, it just makes so much damn sense. Right here, you can see her. Whatever she's wearing looks like a. Look, you know what that looks like?
That's her hair.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It looks like it's the way she had her
the
hair.
The way they had the hair back then, like that with the buns.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. And then look what's up here. Ghost. But and then you catch one. That's creepy. What do you guys think about that one? I want to know if the kids are still here in Holland. Did you ever? You said that you think they went to Florida or something like that?
And I think they went to Florida. I don't know. I mean, the name
It
of
might
it,
be.
Richard and whatever. You can always Facebook them.
Oh yeah, let's see. Let's look them up. Oh, yeah, we're not showing all that. Let's look them up real quick. Richard, what was the name? Let me go back. Thomas
Bradley
Steinberg.
and Thomas Steinberg.
But this was in the 60s, so they got to be in their 50s by now.
Yeah.
So I highly doubt. Thomas Steinberg. Oh, here's Steinberg.
Yeah. Four
No,
mutual
just-
friends.
We should contact them. Wait, did they ever? Oh, yeah, from Holland, Michigan. That might be him.
That might be.
I think we found him.
That does have a
Wait, is it
brother.
spelled the same way? Hold on.
I think so.
Oops. Jeez. Oh, damn it. I'm clicking the
one.
wrong ones. Right here.
Oh no, BERG. Not you.
Well, that's kind of ironic. Maybe they spelled it wrong. Just kidding. Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong Facebook. Go backwards. I accidentally clicked my live off. There. Wrong one. So let's look them up on this one. Yeah, it's the same person. Same person comes up. See what this one says. Yeah, I don't think that's him. I'm guessing this has to be it. Wait a minute. Who's he friends with that I know? For mutual. I don't know, because he's. Why is this not moving? There it goes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it says he lives in. But what year was he born though? Let's check his info. About. When's his birthday though?
Well, that's about the age.
Damn, he doesn't have his birthday in here. From Holland, Michigan, but that lines up with. I don't know. Maybe we should message him and say, "Hey, was your mom the one that got?" No, I'm just kidding.
You have a brother named the other one.
Oh yeah, let's look up. What was the
Start
other?
with that.
Yeah, let me go back to Nancy DeBoer's. Just kidding.
We're doing some paranormal investigation here.
Yeah, no. Let's over here. Bradley Steinberg. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put another one right here. Another Facebook, so I can do it. Bradley Berg.
Nine friends. I don't think that's him. He looks young. Down there, Brad.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's from Illinois.
Nope, not the same.
What is this one? Fenville, Michigan.
Fenville, Michigan.
Wait, let's see if he's friends with. Oh, oops.
Maybe he doesn't want to be associated with Holland,
Friends.
Michigan.
Oh, no friends to show. He's only got 113, that's why. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's a crazy story. I mean, how many people can say that? Let's see, Bradley Steinberg. No, he looks too young. Brad Steinberg?
No, he's younger.
No, that's not. Trying to see if any of these say Holland, Michigan on them. Rockford, Illinois. But yeah, I think that other one might be him. That John or Thomas Steinberg. Where'd it go? Oops. Oh, not that one.
Next one. Other one.
I'm thinking that might be. Because if he. Okay, so how old did it say he was? 4, so this was in 66, so he was born in 62. Yeah, that has to be him.
4, yeah.
It's because he's got to be at least in his 60s. And to be from Holland, Michigan. Maybe an old picture of him. And it has to be in the 70s right here. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I kind of want to message him and say something, but I don't want to be like, we're talking about your mom.
It looks like
wait a
he's
minute.
a writer.
It might just be a picture that he did.
Meme thing.
I'm trying to see if there's anything that. He kind of looks familiar, actually. But, yeah, that's insane. I'm guessing that. I don't know. But, yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, that's a crazy story. I mean, it's. Yeah, what's it called? I keep wanting to call you Nancy DeBoer. Yeah, Lisa, I was thinking that maybe they did. They could have probably went to school together. Oh, well, then never mind. I almost called her Nancy again. Damn it! I can only keep calling you Nancy.
It would be back in 64 or 69 when they.
Yeah, so
were
he
here.
was.
That doesn't mean that's when they were born, though. I mean, that's when the kids were born.
Wait, what year was your mom born, Lisa?
How old did it say she was when she died?
Oh, she's 21. Or, hold on, let me check. I was going to call her Nancy again, damn it. Hold on. Oops, damn it.
Get it together, Ben. Get it
Yeah, I know. 21. Or no, he was 20. She was 24.
Okay, so 24 from 69 or 66 would be 42.
So she was born in
1942 is when she
1942.
was born.
Damn, she would have been. Let's pull up that calculator. 1966 minus 24. So in high school, she 1942 plus 18. So she would have graduated 4 years prior to that, or 6 years prior to that.
Yeah.
Damn, if she was still alive, 25 minus 1942. She'd be 83 years old today.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shoot,
So
I just realized
he
what time it
was. What?
I gotta be up at 2:30, or I gotta be to work at 2:30.
1940. Or wait, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. 1966 minus. Oh my God. Hold on. So 1966. Oh, chingo. 1966 minus 21. Wow. Wait, you have to be to work at 2:30?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. Well then we'll
I don't
call
see
it.
much anyway.
We'll call it. Yeah, me neither.
Not by choice.
But yeah, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night because Matt's got to go to work. Not because of that, but you know we've been on for a while, and I still got to edit this one. But we want to thank you all for tuning in. We want to thank Matt for stopping by.
Anytime.
Appreciate the stories. That was pretty cool. Good. That was actually a good. I'm glad we were able to find this stuff.
Yeah. I could get you. I could jump into those other conversations you guys were having too about. Yeah, I have a few stories of those, but it'll probably make me sound like a crazy person. But yeah.
No, everything is. We talk about anything and everything. So
Oh,
it doesn't
I know.
matter. So, she said her mom was born in 10/3 of 67. Oh, well, then she was born the year after that happened. Then
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
exactly. Just kidding. Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with us and having fun. Hey, Sandra, thanks for tuning in. Actually, we're about to log off here in a minute, but we thank everybody for
Howdy.
tuning in. Thank you, Matt, for coming through and hanging out with us. And, you know, you're welcome to be here whenever you want. So,
Okay, anytime.
hey, Lori, thank you also for tuning in. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Matt, anything you want to say before we log out?
Y'all just have a great night.
All right. Sounds good. You guys have a good night. Drive safe. Was ghost hunting a while, probably 7 years ago. I did ghost hunting too for a while, but we'll talk more about that next week. Have a great night, everybody. Drive
We'll
safe.
see about when I
Keep your lights
my
on.
House, we'll see about when I get my house more organized and whatnot.
Oh,
What we
yeah.
can do about that.
Do a little ghost hunting in there.
Yeah.
That would be cool. All right. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow,
Yep.
Friday night. Stay tuned. Peace.